welcome back to our run through the Playing Board Games Play Along League Season 3. We're playing with the challenge mode, meaning that we'll be shuffling the Ghoul Priest into each and every encounter deck. And we're continuing our run with Daniella and Minh through the Circle Undone. We've finally made it to In the Clutches of Chaos, or as they say, Arkham Horror, the pandemic game. I'll go over the notable changes that we made in our decks. So Daniela had 10 XP lying over, and what's better than buying an exceptional Key of Yeast? We traded out the teddy bear, the cherished keepsake, so Carcosa for Carcosa, and we find that was all her 10 experience and starting to run low on things to buy. With Minh, we did a similar trick that we did last time. We kicked out a level 0 deduction for level 2, but they're from different cycles, so we had to kick out a Dunwich card for the level 2 deduction, so shortcut was unfortunately cut. I was thinking about it, and we have a lot of free movement through the Aeon charts and the one of Pathfinder. So we'll try making that work, and the upgraded deductions are going to be great for Before the Black Throne, so I want to get them now. And since we cut a corset card, we just bought another Cryptic Research, and this will help us to reach our free movement cards. So we have 2 experience left over, which we're probably going to just dump into this empirical hypothesis when we get enough experience. I'm going to try buying the last 2 upgrades, so they need 7. And we have 2 left over, so if we can get 5 off of this scenario, it will just be gravy. Otherwise, we'll think about other paths. Carl Sanford knows the secrets of the universe, or whatever it's called, possesses the secrets of the universe, so we're playing version 2. I randomized the location in advance. The helper stopped working for some reason. We have breaches here, 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 and here. And this is going to be our only victory location with clues on the starting. We must advance after 6, and yeah, pandemic. We start here. Let's shuffle up. Let's get this show on the road. Also, let's not forget to shuffle the Ghoul Priest into the encounter deck. That's a very thick encounter deck. I never remember it being this big. Really? Just want to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. It's not double or anything, eh? Wow, that's a thick encounter deck. Okay. Interesting. Tokens. We have 3 skulls, which are minus a number of doom and or breaches on our locations. Cultists are just gonna meth with us because it's reveal another token and get a free breach for your cost. And the other things that we have 2 of, -3, and if we fail, we place a breach in a random location. Okay, so opening hand for Daniela. This might be the best hand we've ever seen. And with Minh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Milan is excellent on our opening hand. Some of these cards we're going to want to hit off this practice makes perfect. So I'm going to kick this. We really want to get the Dream Diary. So I think we'll kick these 2. And Eureka can help us find stuff, so we'll keep that. Here, I'm not sure how much I want the Will to Survive early on. And this hand is very, very, very expensive. But honestly, once we get these 3 down, we're just gravy. Probably start with these 2 and then build up to pay for these. So let's mulligan these 2 cards and see what we get. So we're each mulliganing 2 cards, 1, 2. This gets exchanged. Okay, interesting. We might end up going for the bat then earlier on because it just gives us a better boost. Okay, another practice makes perfect, and the singleton unrelenting. Okay, let's see where we start. We start on the south side. Which version did we get? Discard the top 3 cards in the encounter deck, and we must draw powers off of it. Okay, so with Minh, there's not much investigating unless we go to Hangman's Hill. But we do want to play out Milan. I don't know how many tests we're going to have. And I don't think we need to clear stuff earlier on, so let's just run out Milan first. Okay, that's going to be worth some money later on. Let's see. I think I do want to go towards Hangman Hill, so let's start walking left, uptown. So this is the discard a card. And in case I get an Eon chart, maybe I wait. Now let's just move into here now. Okay, this has 2 clues in Victory 1, and we can move breaches by taking damage. Daniela, on the other hand, is playing the Key of Yeast, 1, 2, 3. And as I said, I'm probably going to be playing out this baseball bat. 1, 2. And I think we can go to here, start clearing some breaches. So let's last action go to French Hill. This is discarding, getting plus for each brain icon. Okay. Upkeep. Okay, and immediately punished by the wrench and deduction. Okay, instead of doom, we place 2 breaches. Run breach on a number of different locations. Place 1 breach on a number of different random locations equal to 1 more than the number of investigators. Okay, so I've been playing this wrong. We need to place 3 breaches, right? And it has to be different random locations. Okay, so South Side, Hangman's Hill, and French Hill. So 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Honestly, RTFC. Okay, and encounter cards starting with Daniela, Keeper of Secrets. Any empty location? I mean, I don't mind because I'm probably just going to go and smash him over the head. Let's... Might as well put him here, eh? Or on the Silver Twilight Lodge. Let's put him in the lodge. And we get, if we have no breaches, we do have a breach, so we take damage or horror divided. We'll just put a horror on Milan and call it a day. Okay, and of Mythos, this guy gets his doom. Now, how do we want to do this? We want to kill this guy. We also want to remove these breaches. Problem that he's aloof, so maybe we just kill him next turn. He can accumulate a bit doom. We don't really care. So let's start with Daniela. We're gonna start by discarding. But we're just gonna move 1. I don't think so. So it can't explode this turn anyway. So let's wait a turn. We're gonna walk into here first action. This is to search for an enemy. Second action, we'll engage this guy. And last action, we'll punch him at 7, right? With a baseball bat, 7 to 4, but that's up by 3. That's probably fine. That's, if there are fewer than 3, so this just gets a breach for free. Another breach for free. And that's a skull. So skulls are -3 because of this. Well, that just screwed us. I mean, I think we're going to bounce the bat and kill him because we only need 2 damage. But honestly, this might explode early on, which is bad, not good. Okay, over here, we're investigating versus a 4. So let's start with the practice makes perfect and see what it gets us. We get, let's take this perception to draw some cards. So we're at 8 to 4. Let's go 9 to 4 and seal some good tokens. So we're up by 5. Elder Sign, so we get to return one of them. Let's return the perception and we draw 2 cards. Okay, and we get a clue and we get a resource from Milan. Second action, we want to evade this guy, so we'll commit this Grizzled because he is humanoid. So we get +3, so we're at 5 to 3. We don't get the third thing, so we'll go 6 to 3 with Eureka. Okay, we succeed. This guy's evaded. Search the top 3. Really need that Dream Diary. Hello. Okay, last action. Play said Dream Diary. Because then we can just evade him with the Essence of Dream. Okay, enemy phase for now nothing. Upkeep, this guy will re-engage. And now we have to hope to hell to not hit Silver Twilight Lodge. So 3 locations. 1, Rivertown, Merchant District, and French Hill. So French Hill, Rivertown, and Merchant District. Okay. It's a bit brutal, but we'll do this on our turn. Counter card is the Ghoul Priest. Okay, we can't do it on our turn. And false lead. We do have a clue. Commit this to be 8 to 4. We autofill, so we drop our clue. The other way around. That goes here, and this goes here. Big problem. We're not really prepared to fight this Ghoul Priest now. And Min is also bogged down by enemies, and we also want to do this. So, early trouble in paradise? We don't even have our weapon down. And AOOs do happen. Try punching it, hoping it retaliates on us? So let's go 5 to 4. That's actually a damage. We'll go 5 to 4 again. That's another damage. This is not how it should be working. And 5 to 4 one last. Well, now I don't want it to retaliate on me because it's going to attack me during the end phase. So we'll go 7 to 4. Okay, that's 3 damage. That was probably one of the worst turns I've ever had. Get the Essence of the Dream. We'll evade at a 6 to 2. He's evaded. Second action, we'll investigate with a deduction and a Eureka committed. So that's an 8 to 4. That's a -1. We'll get these clues. And get the Eureka trigger. We'll take the Eon chart. And I'm pretty sure I have cracked the case. Yep. Last action, we're just going to hop on here. Okay, enemy phase, the Ghoul Priest attacks us. We'll put 1 horror here and 1 on ourselves and 2 on us, and we punch back. We get to buff our stats by 1. We'll do upkeep. Okay, this guy ready. Breaches Silver Twilight Lot. It explodes, which causes chain reaction. So doom, thing. Southside, that's a third thing. Merchant District, that's a third thing. Good. So we already have 2 doom in play, and yeah. Odds are not in our favor. Encounter card is Demonic Piping, 2/2. Into find the cultist enemy and play with the most doom on it. Cultist? Nope. So it surges into a Haunting Night Gaunt. And I'll take 2 damage. Question. How the F do we survive? We're bogged down by enemies like crazy. We didn't draw any of our skills. Playing down will cause 17 attacks of opportunity. This was these were some unfortunate draws. So let's start with Minh. We pick this up. First action, let's go up here and see what gives. No, the middle one is going to be the hardest one. So let's discard the top 3 to remove a breach. 1, 2, 3. Choose a power. Nope, no power is discarded. Let's do it again. 1, this is a power. 2, 3. That's also a power, but I don't think we want to do that. That is then. No, we move 1. Now we test this. So we're at 4 to 3. Let's go 5, 6 to 3. Yep. So this puts us at pretty safe territory. Second action, we're going to walk up here. Spend 2 recharges to move a breach. So let's move 1. We'll spawn a random clue. At Rivertown, that's here. Okay, so we set out a few fires. Last action, we will play out this Eon chart, and we'll well, now we don't need. Do we need money for these? We'll gain a money from Milan. I'm gonna spend 2 more to move another one, and then we're gonna investigate into Rivertown. So we're moving and investigating, and here's the book test. That's good. So we're at a 5 to 2. 5 to. Is that a 4? That's a 4. We'll go 6 to 4 and slap an icon 7 to 4. -1. We get a resource and a clue. Okay. Very good question about what do we do here. Do we still want this guy to retaliate on us? Let's go 6 to 4. Of course, that adds a breach. 0, that's 1 damage. Let's go 6 to 4 again. That's another damage. Last action. Well, now again, last action I don't want to fail. Could we evade the Night Gaunt? I don't know. We'll go. Let's go 7 to 4. Okay. Slowly but surely we're killing this guy. Enemy phase, 2 more damage, 1 horror here, 1 horror here. He takes his 8th damage. This guy attacks us as well. Damage and a horror. And we deal 1 back. So we buffed our stats by 2 each. And we do upkeep. And of course we get the leg injury. And grizzled. And this guy hunts here. Okay. Let's do breaches. Uptown. That's here. Merchant district. That's here. And south side, right? South side? Yep, that's here. Okay. We need Min's help. Encounter card is Hunting Shadow. We don't have clues. And we get our own Night Gaunt. So screw getting out of this situation, I guess. Can I even do something? We evade first action, get +4, so we're in 6 to 1. Okay. Then we spend an Eon chart to move, and we investigate, but it's not giving us much at 5 to 3. Yeah, we fail. Second action, we go into here. Last action, we need to engage somebody off of him. The only question is who? Because if we're killing the Ghoul Priest, do we want to engage the Night Gaunt? It's probably the right call. Yep. And if we draw autofills, we're screwed here because we have no life and no healing. First action, we'll attack at 8 to 4 and attack again at 8 to 4. That's -3. That's absolutely fine. Finally, some victory. Oh, some peace, I guess. Last action, I think we have to play out a weapon. It has to be this fire extinguisher. In any phase, this attacks Min for 1 and 1. This guy readies, this guy hunts. Let's do upkeep. We need some healing pronto. Okay, no doom. Southside, Merchant District, and Uptown. So this, and this. And if Merchant Districts explodes, we might be in a pickle. Okay. Counter card is. Encounter card says that if I fail this, I die. I'm at a 5 to 4. Might have to pitch this. Let's be up by 4. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, we added an icon for Min. You get. Are there breaches in our location? There is one. So let's take a horror. And this is gone. So let's start with Daniella. We're punching at 9 to 3. That's 2 damage. Second action, we're punching again at 9 to 3. It's a -1. This guy's dead. Last action, 1, 2, 3. We're going to play Peter Sylvester. Wait, what can't we do? Move, resign, evade. Didn't do any of those. Okay, Min, we get an Essence of the Dream. First action, we'll play out a Scroll of Secrets. We're going to... If we draw King in yellow, it might be problematic, but if... Well, we have to try. Well, it doesn't matter because I didn't know the order of my deck, but I shouldn't have shuffled there. Let's draw Cryptic Research and keep these 2 on top. There's still Mob Goons in her deck, so I don't want to let her draw now, but probably if I go first next turn, it would be great. Second action, 1 to 2. We'll play out the Hypotheses. And last, like, if I doom out, I think it's fine. Last action, we'll gain a resource. Enemy phase, enemies are starting to close in, and we do upkeep. Okay, Uptown gets a 3rd, and here's us losing, I guess, because Merchant District explodes. And what happens is this. It puts a doom here, which makes this explode. Puts a doom here, puts the thing here. This also turns into a doom, but as we know, they don't return. Puts a doom here, puts a thing here, and puts a breach here and here. Okay, and last one is on south side. So I think we have, what, 4 doom in play? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 out of 7. Encounter card is Rotting Remains. This one we can fail, but we're at an 8 to 3. So -3, that's fine. You get most breaches or Civil Twilight if there are no locations in play with breaches on them. It's over here. He doesn't hunt. He's a victory, which is interesting. Between turns, I'm going to, well, since I know I have a deduction on top, let's let Daniela look. 1, 2, 3. Maybe get some healing here. Absolutely not. Brute forces are interesting because we need to kill this guy. So what we can do is we can draw brute force, put this and this on top, and then we have some safe draws. And we could even let her cryptic research, I guess. Should we start with Min? Oh, we would have done the shroud thing because over here is the correct amount of shroud. So let's let Danielle draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Still no healing. Interesting. We'll evade move the Night Gaunt, I think, or no, we'll evade move the detective, then evade the Night Gaunt. Then we'll have to think what we're doing. So first action, move evade. So we move with Min. We trigger the hypothesis. These guys engage us. We'll evade with the Essence of Dream at 6 to 2. It's -3, that's fine. First real action, we'll evade committing this, so we get +2 because it's a monster. So 5, and we'll go 6 to 1. That's an Elder Sign. This comes back. This guy's exhausted. So actually, I think if I gain a resource play fast, oh no, but I want to do this. So I move here, and I have to do this test. I'm going to test at 5 to 2, the ability, and we'll go 6 to 2. So we succeed by 3, and this is for every point you succeed by. So all of these are going to go, and we're going to spawn a random clue in Hangman's Hill. So we actually lost the victory. That's the way to do it. Daniela, we can only move once. We'll fight the Night Con committing this and Vicious Blow. So we're at a hell of a lot up. Yeah, this guy's dead. Last action, we'll fight with this. We'll commit this. Yep, it's dead. Going to Min's discard pile, and we'll return the brute. Oh, let's take the dig deep. Okay, enemy phase. This guy doesn't hunt, so we'll do upkeep. And Breach Town. Uptown gets 1. Hangman's Hill gets its 3rd. And Southside gets its 2nd. Okay, encounter card is Rotting Remains again, so we're in an 8 to 3. -4, 4 to 3, that's a pass. And we get a Lodge Neophyte. So if I can play the wrench, he's just an insta-kill, I guess. Yeah, let's put him here. So what Daniela can do is 1, 2, play the wrench. Second action, we move into here. We have him attack us, put the horror on Pete. Because we can, because this says if it would be placed on you. It's not being placed on me, it's being placed on Pete. Let's try with the power thing. 1, 2. Is this power? No. Is this a power? No. So we moved 1. Honestly, we can probably move another one. 1, 2, 3. Any powers here? Nope. So, and this is going to be another random clue. In French Hill, that's here. We have one more action, which we will use. Well, we don't want to move here and just get spanked for no reason. Also, we don't have the health to tank it. We'll just gain a resource. Okay, we need to rush with Min. So, do we have 3 resources? Golden. First action, 1, 2, 3. Let's play a Pathfinder. We're, again, Shroud of 3 because we're just walking because we want to get rid of stuff. Let's just do this quickly on ourselves. 1, 2, 3. One of these days, we will hit what we want to hit. We'll do this. And then we free move with this. That already triggers the hypothesis. Then we'll walk twice into here, Hangman's Hill. We'll take 1 damage to move 1, because we have to. And for now, that's going to be it. Let's do upkeep. Okay, this is huge. Okay, breaches. Uptown. French Hill. And Merchant District. Okay. Nope. And encounter card. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Encounter card is... Hey, finally. He is a cultist, eh? Have your doom. To fight, evade, or parlay. So his fight is 5 now. Cannot play assets or events. You know what? Absolutely fine. I'm on board, I'm game. I'll do it. So, oh, Peter healed at the end of Daniella's turn, which is obviously important. So let's pay 2 to heal 2. This is what we call safe zone. And I take it off Daniella. I could have healed the leg injury, but I think it's fine. It's only move, evade, or resign, which I don't think I'm doing any of them. Let's second act. Come and meet up with this guy. Now, my thought is this. Since he's attacking us anyways, and he has 4 health, what am I doing? I'll just punch him for 3 damage, right? And then when he attacks, I put 1 here, and we're fine. Okay, we're punching with brute force. We're at 1,000,000 to 5. Sorry, we're at 11 to 5. That puts a 3rd one down. That's not good. Well, that's 3 damage. And when he attacks us, we're going to kill him. Actually, we could... Let's have him attack us now. We'll take 1 here and 1 on Pete, which immediately kills him through Daniella's reaction. And to the victory display he goes. And Pete heals at the end of Daniella's turn. I think that's better. Still on the Shroud thing, because we do need to be moving around. What's this? Draw the top card of the encounter deck to move all breaches. I hope we have time for that. The answer is probably not. First action, let's investigate here. We'll commit the essence of the dream, so we'll be at 7 to 4. Let's slap on another icon. We'll be 8 to 4. That's a -2. Get the clue. And a resource. What's it here? To get extra for foot icons. Not sure how much damage more we can tank. We can probably tank 1 more to move this. We'll Pathfinder into here, which immediately triggers the hypothesis. Second action, we'll pitch the Grizzled and we'll get these 2. So we'll use 3 of them to spawn another clue. Silver Twilight Lodge, that's all the way here. There are 2 more clues on the board, so we have enough to advance. We would like to have some safety net that we can do more. Last action, let's go to the middle. Middle is always a good location to be. Okay, let's do upkeep. This goes away. This goes away. And instead of doom, we do breaches. So, Merchant District, Silver Twilight Lodge, and Uptown. That's here. Okay, kind of dodged the bullet there. With this, let's see what we get. Primordial Gateway. So we fill a location and blankets ability. That's South Search. Okay. Well, at least we didn't fill it. Toot toot! Piper is coming! There is none. For the first time in a while. And I take a whore. Still the Shroud thing, by the way. Let's start with Min. Yeah? No, let's start with Daniella. We're gonna punch... We're gonna read this gateway at 8 to 4. Yeah, it's gone. We're gonna draw the top card of the encounter deck. Which is kind of funny. Hangman's Hill. And it fills up. I guess that's okay. We move these breaches, so we'll make them a clue instead. At Rivertown, that's here. Guess that's fine. We can't get here so fast. Last action with Daniella, we are going to walk up, right? Or do we resign to not take a try? Nah, we walk up. Okay, Min, we pick up this. what we can do here is remove 2 with the ability. And yeah, we'll get there. This is a bit of a problem, but we might just let it explode. Let's pathfind into here. Maybe I do this, get the clue, then move here. It would be an action, move. It's a force shroud location. And I also want to, before we do anything, I'm going to play a new scroll of secrets for my first action. Let's look. 1, 2, 3. All of these are interesting, but I'm not going to be playing any of them, so I'm just going to stack the top of my deck with good cards, which lets me get away from my weakness. So let's pathfind. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll discard the Essence of the Dream to remove these 2. Right, because it gets plus for each matching icon, which, well, it's our matching. Use 3 resources to spawn a clue at south side. Okay, clues are all over the map. So let's count our clues. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, he'll immediately spawn here, so we want to get this clue before we finish the clues. That being said, I think that means we move here. Last action. Yep. Enemy phase none on the board. We do upkeep. And we place breaches. On French Hill, that's here where we just took off. On Rivertown, and on Hangman's Hill, which finally explodes. So we'll just do this. We're at 6 of 7 doom now. We cannot let another location explode before we win this scenario. Chaos Manifest, so we're at an 8 to 3. That's a success. Another Chaos Manifest. Here we're at a 4 to 3. We'll commit this to be a 5, and I'll slap on an icon to be a 6. That puts a thing here. We fail by 1. Lovely. And we place a breach on 1 random location. Rivertown. Okay. So we need to do this ability, which I think is fine. Again, Trail 3, which I actually forgot to trigger before. We'll take the clue, then get the enemy. Oh, we just draw it, so it's an auto kill for. So let's do this ability first. We'll search for a puny. Oh, sorry. For any Silver Twilight enemy. That could get me the victory one. Right? And he spawns at most breaches. This is a then. So he would spawn here on Min. We could evade him. It's not such a bad idea. And then Daniella can, oh, she can waddle in. No, we'll give. Hey, I get to see what the last 2 cards here. These are absolutely fine. It's gonna surge anyway, so I'll just get a Lodge Neophyte, spawn him. Let's say here. Like, where do we want to go? What's most dangerous to explode? None of them. We place a Doom on this guy, and then we move the breaches. So we'll just spawn a clue at the Merchant District. They're all spread over the map anyway. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clues. So we could get 3 clues off, which means he would have 6 health left. And also we're going to have to kite him a bit. So second action, let's investigate this at 5 to 2. Let's go 6 to 2. It's minus 3. That's a minus 0 actually. That draws me a card. It was during the second action. We gain a resource with Milan. Let's pathfind into here, triggering the hypotheses. Let's also look at the bottom 3 cards and try getting rid of our king in yellow. There you go. Ooh, healing. Healing. Daniela, first action, we walk in. We wrench this guy to oblivion. So we have 5 of the 6 clues we need to advance, right? We want to get the first one here and then start spreading to the other ones. This has 2. Can probably do it. Second action, let's stand together because we need some money. And last action, we'll play out this dig deep. Because why not? Right? Or do I want the will to survive? Actually, let's think. The will to survive money. is after I spawn this guy, I'd like to spank him for 6 damage. So, oh, interesting. No, we still need the time. So let's do upkeep. And let's place breaches. So South Church gets its first one. This is French Hill. That's where we are. And Uptown. We also need to set out some fires. Okay, encounter card is, well, we knew there was a rotting remain in our future. Auto fail, so Pete actually healed, right? Auto fail, I think, breaks the key of Ys, which is fine. I think it did its job. So we place 2 on Pete and 1 on the key because we have to. So the key broke, we discard the top 10 cards of our deck. So ten cards go away. Key's broken. Did we hit our weakness? We did. Absolutely fine, but we need to reduce our stats. A bit of a bummer, but, you know, it's fine. There's nothing, so it surges. Okay, I forgot that the Piper can still come out. 3 sanity, 4 sanity. It spawns with prey, and I still surge. Are there any cultists left? No. Now there is. And we have to remove that doom or we lose. Let's put him here because that's on the way to where we want to go. We have to go here. Okay. And we're in an interesting situation. Now I'm kind of wishing that I did keep the money for the will to survive. Don't I have another brute force? I do not. Well, I can tag some horror now, so it's not that bad. Problem is that I lost all my big boosts. So I'm going to have to fight him at very low numbers. So I'd be at a 7 to... Wow. Maybe we evade him. Let's evade. We'll be at 5. Let's be at 5 to 2. Yep, he's evaded. He still smacks even when he's exhausted, but... No, so I'm going to have to wait with you. Sorry, bro. We're going to wrench this guy a question, I think. Although Pete is not fully healed. Do we go to 4? We probably do go to 4. We don't have a choice. We need to. And last action, play out Hallowed Mirror? Right, no, we want to get to the will to survive money. But we also need to heal. Well, I'm not getting to crack the case anytime soon, so we'll just gain a resource. And Pete heals at the end of my turn. Okay, Min, this is all we need to do is get to here. Honestly. We do want this clue, so let's go for it. We're at a 5 to 3. Let's try it. So an auto fail, let's live and learn. So now we're at a 7 to 3. That's a -3. That's fine. We got the clue and a resource, and that immediately advances the act, right? Because we have 6. Carl Sanford, he spawns here. After any number of breaches are removed from the current act, place one of them in Carl Sanford's location. We ain't spawning more clues. So he has 12 health. We can get 1, 2, 3 clues. That would bring him down to 6, and if we will to survive, we just kill him. And he hunts, right? That's really good. Now, we pathfind into here. Unfortunately, I love to heal and do stuff, but second action, we come here, and last action, we move all 3 breaches, but that's all we're doing. From the current act. It's staying on the act, it's going to love the act, act is great for us. Any phase, this guy hunts into here, this guy stands up, and we do upkeep. And, oh, these are discarded, yeah. Rivertown, third one. Nope. Merchant District, third one. And South Side, second one. That's fine. Encounter card is Frozen in Fear. That's honestly manageable. Rotting Remains. During my turn, eh? I really wish I could. I'm also not doing the hypothesis enough. I guess it's 4-3. No, let's pitch this and be 6-3. That's an Elder Sign. I did not commit a skill card. So I need to go here and spend my money. So let's start with Min. Again, we're doing the 3 Shroud thing. Oh, there are no more weaknesses in our deck, are they? Are there? Let's draw some cards. Draw a card. Draw a card. There you go. Draw a card. And let's draw another card. Okay, that's pretty good. We could loop our deck. We don't really want to loop our deck. Let's see what... Oh, Danielle has 2 cards, eh? Yeah, that kind of screwed us. Well, let's keep then the charge on the Scroll of Secrets until we loop our deck. First action, 1, 2. We're playing a new Yan chart, which is absolutely glorious. We're going to use it to move Investigate into here. This is a 3. This triggers the hypotheses. So we're at a 5-3. Let's be 6, and we'll be 7-3. So -1. We get a clue and a resource. We use all 4 of those resources to move 2 more breaches off. We don't want to end here. So what we do is we walk here. We're going to test that. We're going to pitch this True Understanding and this. That's a +3 to a 2. So we're at a 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. If we get a -4, that's not good. Honestly, let's pitch this deduction. We'll be 10-2. Great. So what happens is we move all 3 breaches off. 1, 2, 3. Don't care. And I get a clue off of that. Last action. We're moving away. Great. So what we want to do with Daniela is wait here. So we can just go and hit Coward Sanford. Right? Or can we tank its 3 horror? Well, we can't tank both of these. It's a lot of horror. Let's say I play House Mirror, heal 2 horror, so it's 2 off of me. These deal 5 together? Oh, this guy does. Oh, he does hunt. They both hunt, eh? 5 horror is kind of a lot. Because I also need to pass this Frozen in Fear if I want to succeed. I'm about to loop my deck, but I do have a lucky... We need to think this out. Because what happens is this. He now has how much health? We have 2 clues, right? So he gets -4. Right, -2 for each. So it's 12 -4, he has 8 health. When we get this clue, it's going to be 6 health. So let's say we do let him hunt into here. So it take 2 actions to walk up. We have to. And last action, we're going to pay 2, and we'll play a Hallowed Mirror, because we'll have 4 at the end of the... And we're going to probably draw these. End of my turn, I'm testing at a 5, 6, 7, 3. That's a pass. This is gone. Enemy phase, we're going to split them up a bit. So this guy's going to go here, and this guy's going to go here, because we don't care. And we do upkeep. Okay. Doom. So Silver Twilight Lodge, Rivertown, and Uptown. So Uptown, Silver Twilight Lodge, and Rivertown. So we can technically spawn 1 more clue, but if it spawns over here, it's not going to be a nice place. Counter card is Terror Unleashed. Is there? Yeah, there is one. So this got healed. So we'll just take a horror And we get rotting remains. This thing again. Well, we're at a 4-3, and whatever happens, happens. 4-3. -3, so we take 2-4. Okay, let's draw this. We could heal Daniela for some. We need to be dealing some serious dough in damage. We can't move her. We can only get one. You know what? Let's try. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna spawn a random clue. Wait, Silver Twilight Lodge. That's too far away. Could try it again. We're obviously just starting with Min, so we're gonna let's draw a card. Perception is interesting, but it's gonna mill our deck. So what we do is we move Vade with the Eon chart into here, and we pitch this to be a 6-2 by 4. Absolutely fine. We want to get this clue, so we're going to investigate. Will be 8-1. It's -3. That's a 5-1, and we draw 2 cards. One, and the second one deals us a horror. Now we can use our Scroll of Secrets. Yep, this is gone, and we're going to stack some good stuff on top. We have 2 more actions, which honestly are not enough. We could do the third here. We could move and evade this guy, which is not something I like doing. We could play out a new ally. Oh, we successfully investigated, so we gain a resource. Actually, could play out a new ally. Have some more horror soak, which is not bad. If we, oh wait, we have Pathfinder up yet. So we move here. Second, then we go here. Last action will investigate here versus a 2, so we're at a 5-2. Let's go. Let's commit 6-2. We get a clue. So we have 4 clues, which means he has -8 health. That means he's at 4. Okay, which means we can now play our Will to Survive. We don't draw tokens. We walk in first action, and then we just spank him twice at 6-4 with the fire extinguisher. This guy's dead, and we win. R2. Okay. Wow, I really didn't expect to win there. R2. What can we do? Are we allowed to arrest him? Detective, police, or agency, entrepreneur, and assistant. Nope, so we can't do any of these. So we continue to load because we can't do anything. So we continued alone. Interlude, which is Twist of Fate. And Pathwind for us. And let's see. We didn't ask for assistance. We have enough mementos to make it work, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mementos. So that's 2 tally mark from the mementos, 1 from the black book, and that's it. So we have 3. Okay, thanks for joining us. Let's count our victory. We missed 2 from the Piper, but we really couldn't do them. This was close. There was 6 new in play. I think we got the 5 we wanted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 VP on the last scenario where we can gain VP. Great. Thanks for joining, and see you next time for Before the Black Throne.